Guys, welcome back to the channel Sonia's Adventure. It's been a while, 2 weeks since I've uploaded a video, but I'm here today and we're going to talk about a very topical issue that's going viral on these YouTube streets. But anyway, welcome to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Guys, this is about Christmas list being held in Trinidad on charges of sedition and working while on a tourist visa. Sit down wherever you are. I'm not going to make this video too long. And at the end of the video, watch the video to the end, guys. And at the end of the video, leave a comment and tell me whether you agree or you disagree with my points. Okay? So, today is the 1st of June. And I've heard that he's been held since Tuesday of this week, June 1st, 2024. And the charges are serious. His life has been threatened. I heard a leak audio where he said his life has been threatened. So even him being where he was, I suppose at the time he was at the police station, is even sparing his life. That's how serious of a pickle is in Trinidad. But I think what it is an embarrassment to the government, and they say they're not going to tolerate it. They say they have anti-gang laws there. And that is the reason why they have charged him, because he's promoting gang and gang violence. Guys, it's not a good look. I hope he comes out well. I heard that bail has been denied. And his family has come out to say people should give them their privacy. No, they have people working on the issue for them, even though initially they had asked for our support to highlight what is happening to him and put up the post that they have made on our channels and our community, and get the word out. So guys, I am thinking that they are saying, Chris, you're meddling in our internal affairs too much, and this is about security. When you come and you penetrate our country that much that you find the gangsters, show their weaponry, guns and ammunition for days. You hear the plight. This is an anti-government movement. These guys are saying that the government don't provide jobs for them, but they are engaged in extortion, holding people for ransom money, murders, rapes, robbery. Definitely an anti-government movement, and Chris has highlighted that. A lot of YouTubers are not talking about the fact that they says they have mentioned it, but they have not gone into details when they say it's work. He's acting like a journalist. He comes there on a tourist visa, but what he's doing is the work, is the duty of a journalist. He interviewed these people. He uploaded to YouTube. YouTube take taxes from the money that they pay you, so it is classified as work. You're promoting the gangs, because when other YouTubers go to people's country, any country in the world, and they highlight the hospitality of the people, the food, the music, the rituals, the norms, the fashion, they say they are promoting the country. So if your niche is finding the gangsters, people who are against the government, highlighting the massive guns and ammunition that they have. They're hearing the anti-government sentiments. And it's highlighting also what they do to make money. It's the same thing that the other YouTubers do. Promoting what the country has. So I understand when they say they charge him for promoting gangsters and everything that gangsterism entail. I understand it. But I hope he comes out well out of this one. I hope he doesn't get prison time. Maybe a hefty fine and deportation. You understand? He has chosen this to be his niche. And this is the consequence. It's a major embarrassment for the government of Trinidad. And I think that's why they have come down so harshly on him. I hear other people are saying that Dee and Shane should hurry up and get out of Trinidad. I think they're no longer there. But I really didn't feel like it would have impacted them like it has Chris. Because I think it's more, it's what, well, it is the niche. It's what Chris is highlighting about the country. Dee and Shane and African Tigress, they're not highlighting that part of the country. He's highlighting the dirty linen of this country. No government should be tolerating an anti-government movement that is robbing people, extorting people, murdering people. And I believe truly that it is the embarrassment, and it shows that you are not protecting your citizens accurately. When you look at it, the fact that it has been said that after the video was aired, the government apprehended some of the guys. Some of them were unalive and some of them are behind bars. So it shows that you probably knew that they were there and weren't doing anything about it, while your citizens were at the mercy of these people. That doesn't look good for any government. I'm a Jamaican. Trinidad, people of Trinidad are my neighbors. Okay, it's not unique to Trinidad. It's the same thing that happens in Jamaican places like Haiti and other places. Okay, but to go there as a tourist, and that is your focus, it doesn't look good. And that's why, guys, I don't know what is going on with my camera. It's cutting out. I have to be repeating myself. So guys, as I was saying, it's not a good look for the government, any government at all. It's not a good look. You understand? You are there to protect the people. You are there to serve them. This shouldn't be happening, and that's why they have clamped down on Christmas lists. That is what I believe. You know, Chris has gotten to Jamaica, done the same thing. I heard he was in a precate in Cuba as well, and also in Somalia. We know that he went to Haiti. He interviewed that guy, Inspector. I'll put his picture up here if I can find it. And he's a gangster as well. And we know what is happening in Haiti. He interviewed that guy, showed everything about him, where he lived, the route he took to his house, the people who lives in the community with him, even interviewing some of them, show the guns, show the area, and even mention where his opponents were. Okay, and a day after the video was aired, that guy was killed. I think he said also that the person who accompanied Chris to the area, his tour guide, that guy was kidnapped. So if this is not an indication to Chris that change course, then he has to deal with what it comes with being behind bars now and pleading for people to help him to get out of the situation. This is not how he started 3 years ago, or whenever time he started. I looked at some of his videos. This was not how he started, but you see, these people make a lot of money. People like even Drew Binsky, who went to flankers in Jamaica and garnered millions of views because negativity sell. But not every country is going to put up with this foolishness. Chris went to Jamaica and did a video highlighting, promoting gangsters and their weaponry. And he had to take down the video. He made a post about it and said his life was in danger, and he took down the post as well. He took down the post as well. That's how serious it was. And Chris continued. Chris has continued. His reason for doing this kind of content is to show that they are good people in the ghetto. People who are not contented with living that lifestyle. They want to move from out of the ghetto. They want to uplift themselves. Things that they are doing in the ghetto to uplift themselves. It's not just about dilapidated buildings, terrible living conditions, robberies or murders, people having guns, people being unemployed, people begging. They are semi-literate. It's not just about that. There are good people there. I think all of us know that good people come from out the ghetto. Some of the most ambitious people that there are in any society, they're coming from very humble beginning. They have lived into the ghetto, but ambition and good education has allowed them to elevate themselves. So we know that. And we also know that it makes a lot of money for you people. And what he has highlighted in Trinidad is not unique to Trinidad. It has happened in Jamaica, Haiti, and many other places. But a responsible government will not tolerate any journalists or any YouTubers coming in their country to highlight their dirty linen, something that they should have under control. Clearly, you are highlighting it that it is not under control. Too embarrassing. A relaxed government like Jamaica will allow people like Chris Mosley's and others to come in there and do this and get away with it. Chris Mosley's took Cocoa Boy some time ago to show him the garrisons of Tivoli Gardens and Trench Town. And I did not like it. I did not agree with it. I made a video about it, saying how displeased I was, because that was all Christmas list was showing. When you go to, your focus is only Trench Town, Tivoli, Spanish Town, Denham Town, Kemana's Garden. It leaves a bitter taste in my mouth, because you're coming out with a single story of a country and its people. If you go, I catch it this time, it cut out. If you're going to a country as a tourist, you do the things that tourists do. You talk about the food. You highlight the hospitality of the people. Beautiful beaches or whatever. And you can show some depressed areas. You keep it balanced. You don't make your content be just one thing. It's like, okay, I wouldn't agree that you come to Jamaica and you only show the uptown affluent areas. No, I'm not biased. You can show the depressed areas, but people have a problem when you make conditions like this as your niche. Let me see if this sound is coming through. Hold on, guys, I'm coming right back. I'm going a little bit further with this argument. There was a time when Coco Boy was in the company of Christmas List. He came to Jamaica for the very first time. And he took him downtown. I don't care if it was the first day he came or the second day he came or whatever. He took him downtown and was showing him the terrible conditions of downtown in the garrison. No garbage collection, dirty water, dilapidated building, terrible condition. And sometime after that, Coco Boy went down into the garrison all by himself. I didn't like it and I made a video about it on Christmas List Snow. Coco Boy went down into Tivoli by himself, saying he's looking for gangsters, the dance who run the area. And I laughed to myself because sometime, maybe more than 10 years ago, you couldn't do that stupidness. Anyway, if you know, you know. Anyway, he went down there and made a fool of himself because he was influenced by Christmas List, that this is a niche that will bring you money, bring you good views and bring money in your pocket. So he went down there. Didn't understand how to communicate with those people. They don't understand him because of his accent. He didn't understand them because even if they were speaking standard English, he couldn't understand past the accent. The accent blocked him. He couldn't speak Patois and he didn't understand Patois. So the communication between him and the person he was interviewing didn't make any sense. He went out to Portland, and what he was being showed out there in Portland is a lovely parish, natural beauty. It is like the Pearl Parish of Jamaica. Green, beautiful waters, whole heap of fruits and very vegetable and very hospitable people. Really, really nice parish. This man went out there to say he wanted to see the real streets of Portland. So some idiot took him to show him their guns and ammunition. Now that left a bitter taste in my mouth. You come into Jamaica for the first time, and this is what you want to highlight about Jamaica. Never mind the fact that even Christmas List said, oh, I took him to National Arena. This was now his focus. A beach boy who go around and show the different beaches and rivers in people's country and flirt around with sexy bikini body girls. No wanted to do video showing gangsters in the press areas. I was so upset by it. That is to show you that it is not about the reputation of the country. These people are not soft tourists. They come out there to make the money at whatever cost to the reputation of the country and its people. And Coco Boy has escaped what Chris is in right now, because they said they've been watching Chris for some time now. But I tell Coco Boy to watch himself. Watch yourself. Because you see that the government of Trinidad has done this, it will open up the eyes of other government in other places. Mark my word. You know, there was a time when, and still is, people don't like news outlets like NBC, CNN, ABC, BBC, World News, whatever, BBC, whatever, from out of Europe, because they don't show the good parts of any country. any place outside of their borders, outside the borders of Europe, North America, they have nothing good to show about those countries. They go to Haiti, they only talk about cholera, the amount of orphans, the amount of NGOs, homelessness, gang violence, political upheaval in the country. They come to Jamaica, they talk about um, gang violence as well, gun runnings, political upheaval of the people, unemployment, everything that is bad. They go to the garrison and that's what they show. They go to Latin American countries, it's the same thing. They go to Africa, they only talk about diseases, famine, lack of water, unemployment, poverty. That's all they talk about. And people like Christmas List and some other people, this is what we see that they are portraying in countries outside of the developed world. You ask Christmas List to show you what is taking place in the depressed areas in his country, and what he shows you is a far cry from what he goes to show in other people's country. And a lot of people disagree with him, but they're not coming out to say it. But my conscience lead me, and I am not afraid to say it. You go to Trinidad and you're interviewing gangsters, you're interviewing top cop, and now people are saying you're a snitch, you're an agent of some sort. Are you really a YouTuber? Why are you mimicking NBC and ABC and CNN and the BBC and the whatever that over the years have mischaracterized people's country, developing countries, or so-called third world countries? But I'm going to leave it right here. I hope you get out of this situation with just a hefty fine. So a hefty fine, as I've said before, and they send you back to your country. They don't give you prison time, and it will be a lesson to some other people who would want to go down this same road. And remember that you're making it bad for other YouTubers. No, other YouTubers will have to be on the P's and the Q's. I'll leave it right here, guys. I hope I have not left out anything. Watch the video to the end. Watch the the ads. Watch the ads. Turn on your notification bell, so when I upload a video, you will be notified. I hope I've not left out any points. I see you next time. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye for now.